What's up, guys? This is what if Goku can absorb anything like Moro, except that he can absorb any amounts he wants without like dying. This would start where Bardock and Genie would send Goku to Earth. Pretty much everything would go the same. Goku would still turn into Great Ape, kill Grappa Gohan. Starting power level would be still 10. Maybe Bulma get the Dragon Ball, and Pilaf would annoy them. This is where Goku absorbs Emperor Pilaf's life force and him. So Goku now got Emperor Pilaf's IQ, his speed and strength. Pilaf wasn't really strong initially. Power level was like 3. Goku's power level is now 13, and he's a genius. So Goku would now go. So Goku absorbed Pilaf's life force, so he can live a little longer now. Practically nearly immortal. He would meet Master Roshi. Master Roshi would teach him every technique. Goku would learn the Kamehameha wave pretty easily this time. Like, he just saw it once and learned how to use it. Goku trained for Master Roshi was for 7 months. So he would be able to get the power. He would be able to get much stronger than the original. As while he was training, he accidentally absorbed some of Master Roshi's power and life force. And now Master Roshi almost died, actually. Goku did this on accident because he didn't know. This is where Master Roshi noticed what are her capabilities. He got shocked. Since Goku absorbed his power, Goku's new power level was 80. So this is where our first Budokai tournament would start. No, actually, Goku's power at the first Budokai tournament was 160. And now, it is 180. Actually, 300, because he accidentally absorbed some of Master Roshi's power with his own power combined. His power level is already stronger than Piccolo Mouse, which is insane. So this time he would win the battle with his strength and speed, since he has now Master Roshi's strength, IQ, and speed. He combined them, and now he's actually really fast and strong. And he's actually smart this time. He would know what to do against Master Roshi. He would blast a Kamehameha wave up in the sky, and then he would run there as fast as possible and deflect it at Master Roshi from the sky. Because Goku is much more powerful than the Kamehameha wave, and he didn't make it really strong. Because Goku's already stronger than Jackie Chun by a lot. And if he wants to finish the job, he could just do that. He would send the Kamehameha towards Jackie Chun, which would end the fight right there and then. No, actually, he would dodge, and then Goku would surprisingly appear next to him and punch him out of the ring. Makes Goku the winner. He would spend his fundings on food, obviously. Now, this is where it gets interesting. He would absorb the food and get much stronger. Even food has life force, because the animal that was killed was originally had a lot of life force. He would eat like a lot of meat and chicken. So that means his power level would increase from 800 to 700, because in the story he ate a lot. The chicken's power level is like 2 power levels. He had like tons of food. So yeah. Anyways, his power level was 700. Everything. He would go to the Red Ribbon Army Saga. This is where it will turn into an absolute massacre. Goku had no mercy, as they wanted to kill them and steal Dragon Balls and rule the world. Goku would absorb each one of the soldiers, which one of them is like 6 power levels, and he would absorb their power levels. He would absorb their power and strength. And now Goku's nearly immortal. He can live up to like 900 years if he wants to. Since Goku is this powerful now, he would be able practically do anything. His power levels increased. Red Ribbon Army has like a lot of soldiers. His power increased into 3,000. Because of General Blue with his telekinesis, Talpipai, he also absorbed him. And the others, the ninja thingy, he didn't absorb Hachan because he was a good person. And now his power level was 3,000. Strong as Nappa from the start of DBZ. Strong as Nappa from the Saints. So, after the Red Ribbon Army saga, they would notice his power increased rapidly. He's so OP. He would go to the Fortune Teller Baba arc. He would tell him where the Dragon Balls are. But this time, Goku also absorbed their perception. And their durability. Goku would be really durable. And also he would be able to, he would have a lot of perception. And he could see where the Dragon Balls are. He could see the car. And he could remember. He has photographic memory from the perception. He would go there, find the car, steal the Dragon Balls. Take the Dragon Balls for himself. And they would make the wish to revive the guy's dad that looked like Tarzan. Yeah, he looked really like Tarzan. But anyways, let's skip to the 22nd Budokai tournament. Goku would absorb a lot of life force. Because he absorbed all of Tambourine's. He absorbed a little of Tien Shinhan's power and his abilities. So now Goku could use Tien Shinhan's abilities. He could use the clone ability. He could use the third eye. Not every ability Tien has in his arsenal, even the Tri-Beam. Goku would take this to his advantage, and he would be able to use the third eye, allowing him to have a lot of perception. He practically nearly has Ultra Instinct. It's like Ultra Instinct. Remember when Mutant Roshi dodges some of Jiren's attacks? That's what Goku could do now. He's like more perceptious than Master Roshi in determinate power. Practically Ultra Instinct, but without the power of Ultra Instinct. He could just dodge. He would go fight. He would go continue. The Piccolo saga would go with the same. His new power level was not 5,000, that's too much. New power level was 3,120. Very specific, but I believe Tien Shinhan's power level was 120 at the start of when he was first shown. Since Goku was so strong, he would absorb all of Tambourine's life force and all Piccolo Daima's life force. Piccolo Daima would still send out an egg, which has Piccolo Jr. in it. Now Piccolo Daima, we know he wished for immortality and youth. Now Goku, since Piccolo wished for that, Goku would also have the abilities of that. Piccolo, originally his abilities was regeneration. And his power level was 200. Absorbed the power, the strength, the IQ, and the youth, and the potential. Every being he defeats, he could absorb everything, including their potential. He has that potential, and now he's so overpowered that... Okay. The Piccolo Jr. is not going to start. Since Goku would still spare Piccolo Jr. because he saw that his body was not... he's not all evil. He has a good heart. Also, I forgot he trained with Kami. He absorbed a little of Kami's life force. A little bit. Kami-sama is immortal. Unless someone kills Piccolo. So, Kami-sama wouldn't even have been effective. So, Goku could absorb as much life force from Kami-sama and power as he wants. Because Kami-sama, I believe, he's immortal. I think because he's the god of Earth. If they kill Piccolo, he would die. But we're going to assume that Piccolo doesn't get affected by this. Goku would absorb a ton of power, but it wouldn't really affect Kami-sama. He would get really strong, real fast. But Goku would have used this technique. He would use the train. As he saw Piccolo Daima spitting up that egg. So he would just absorb, because he didn't know Piccolo Jr.'s power level. He absorbed, went into the hyperbolic time chamber for some years, And now his new power level is 9,000. At the end of the regular Dragon Ball series, which is actually insane. At the end of the original Dragon Ball series, his power level is like 400. Which means that Goku would destroy Piccolo Jr., sparing him though. Now, if he would spend 3 years with his family, like Chi-Chi, here's where the good stuff happened. He could absorb Saiyan's potential. Because at the same saga where Raditz arrived, Raditz wasn't going to have killed Goku anyway, so Goku took the chance to absorb Raditz's potential, strengths, and abilities. Now, since Goku's cut his tails off, right? But he could regrow it and transform into a great ape. And also, any power he absorbs, he masters it. Just like what was seen with Moro. So Goku mastered the great ape and was able to combine it with his human form. Also, he still trained with King Kai. After he absorbed him, Goku got hit with a laser beam, and he almost died at first. He was resisting a little, so he decided he would take him with him, so he would absorb Raditz, still dying. But now Goku could train with King Kai. Goku's power level with King Kai would be actually insane. King Kai is immortal unless the god of destruction. Well, actually no. King Kai is not immortal. But Goku would still absorb a little bit of Kami. He would just absorb 1% of King Kai's power, so he can get all his abilities and learn and master them. This would actually kind of be insane. Kaiken doesn't put strain on his body since he mastered Kaiken, and the Genki Dama he can make it big as he wants as long as he has the capabilities. Also, since he mastered the Kamehameha wave, he could use the Kamehameha while moving. He did this already, but he had to stand still anyways because he had to use the teleportation move to do that. Goku would launch the Kamehameha and literally run with the Kamehameha with his hands, and he will use his feet to use it too. So he would Kamehameha with his feet and jump boost on Vegeta, and then launching his Kamehameha. Well, actually not yet. They didn't arrive yet. Goku arrived much sooner than expected. And now Goku's power level increased exceptionally. Till 100,000. Why is this, you may ask? It could even increase even more. Because since he absorbed King Kai's abilities, and he could use his abilities now, he could use the Kaiken for as long as he wants. And he could choose the multiplier he gets. So it could it's basically infinite. But he's not going to do that, obviously, because that would just be a cheat code. Goku would fight Vegeta, but he used Kaiken times 4, thus beating him. This time he would not have injuries at all. When he turned into the grave, that's when Vegeta became a challenge. When Goku used Kaioken, Vegeta didn't become a challenge and just got destroyed. Goku would use his Kamehameha and he absorbed Vegeta and Nappa's potential too. This would actually be really insane. As Frieza went to Planet Namek as he heard about the Dragon Balls, then Goku went to Planet Namek in his spaceship. And the spaceship had a gravity training room, as we all remember. But now, since Goku has a lot more potential, he would train there and get so strong that his power level at the start, when he got to Namek, is more than 90,000. It is 300,000. But the Ginyu Force would still give Goku the same treatments by doing the change attack with Ginyu's injury, and Goku would still be healing, but he would heal a little faster. So after Piccolo arrived, 2 minutes later when he was fighting Frieza, Goku had arrived. Goku said, "Piccolo, I'll take it from here and I would fight Frieza." Goku would run at Frieza at Mach 10 speed. Since he absorbed Piccolo Daima's speed and Vegeta's speed and Nappa's speed, he would be much faster than the original. He could teleport, and Goku was also much more durable. So an attack, like a regular punch, wouldn't really scathe Goku. Goku Frieza would start fight. But since Goku absorbed also, Goku when he got back, Goku also absorbed Ginyu's power and every Ginyu Force power. Now he would actually, his power level would be more than 3 million. His power level would be 4 million. A big change actually. You might think it's not, but it actually is. 3 million from 3 million to 4 million is insane. So Frieza would have a much harder time fighting Goku until Frieza went to his final form and he was 20% of his power. Goku actually used Kaioken times 10 at this point. We saw that Frieza saw that he was struggling. Frieza used 50% of his power. But even that, he was still equal terms with Goku. He wanted to surpass us, so he used 60%. Now, Goku is 10% more powerful than the original. So Goku would be able to beat Frieza pretty easily. No, not pretty easily, actually. Frieza would use 70% of his power, and more than 60% just gets Goku get stronger. And Goku and Vegeta and Frieza was right. Goku would use Kaioken times 20. They were equals. That's where Goku used Kaioken. Goku did not use Kaioken. Goku, even when he used Kaioken, he still was a match with Frieza. Goku decided to use his final move, the Genki Dama, and hit Frieza with him. While in Great Ape, while in Kaioken, 10 times 20 is a lot. 10 times 20 is 200. Goku got a 200 times boost, which is more than Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2. Half of Super Saiyan 3's power level. But Goku still sees his friends getting killed, as Frieza somehow survived that spirit bomb. And then Frieza decided to go kill Krillin, nearly kill Piccolo. Since Krillin died, Goku went Super Saiyan in Great Ape with Kaioken. It's actually insane. Now he's the Golden Ape, Golden Ozaru. His multiplier 50 times 200. I don't know the answer, but I sure know it's a lot. 50 times 200 is a ton. And now Goku, since he's a Golden Ape, he would eviscerate Frieza. Frieza wouldn't stand a chance. Goku would just throw Frieza around, like he would give him the Hulk treatment, just smashing him around the area. It's like when Hulk threw Loki around, except that Goku's throwing Frieza around. This is where Goku absorbed all of Frieza's power and life force and potential. We all know Frieza has the most potential out of everyone. So Goku, after that, he would go train after the Namek Saga. He would spare Vegeta, and they would all go back to home. Goku would still go to Yardrat as Frieza destroyed the planet. Go to Yardrat, and he would just absorb a little bit of Yardratian's power, and he was learning the instant transmission really fast. Goku would teleport to them, and they were kind of startled as they didn't expect him to use instant transmission. When they saw Goku, they got all really happy and scared, and they asked him how did he do that. Goku just simply said, I learned that ability when I went to a different planet after Frieza exploded Namek. We're all shocked, but it was true. So Goku went and this is where Trunks would warn Goku about the Android Saga and the Heart Virus. Trunks would tell him that he would get a heart virus, so Goku would take the antidote. And Goku would take a little bit of Trunks' power, so he has now a hybrid Saiyan's potential, which is actually insane. Also, see, when he saw Gohan, he didn't mean it in like a bad way. He absorbed like nothing, basically almost nothing from Gohan. So now he has the potential. I have 2 hybrid Saiyans, Frieza, Vegeta, and Nappa and Raditz. Now that's kind of insane. After this, Goku would go And this time Goku would still get the heart virus. He'd meet with the this time he would heal much faster as no, we're just gonna assume he healed faster. Why are we gonna assume that? Because this is gonna be the crazy part. He would see the androids, and Goku would literally absorb some of the androids' power. Now, as we know, androids have infinite stamina, and they're literally immortal unless someone kills them. So now Goku is basically immortal unless someone kills him. So he can train at the time chamber for as long as he wants. Crap, hold on. After the Cell Saga, what even happened was Goku would be warned much faster about Cell and go kill Cell. Because he was much stronger in his grade 8, Kaioken, and the Super Saiyan. Goku would still learn Super Saiyan 2. This time Goku, since he absorbed the Saiyan's potentials, when he was first get a chance against Cell, he would go train at the Hyperbolic Time for 10 days. Goku would unlock these transformations. Super Saiyan. He had a lot of Saiyan's potentials and even Frieza's, which is kind of diabolical. Now Goku unlocks Super Saiyan 5, which is like only included in Dragon Ball AF, which is not canon. But this is what he has. Goku would pretty much destroy everyone in his path. He would use Super Saiyan 5 and beat up Cell. He also absorbs Cell's power and potential. Cell's potential is also one of the highest in the show. Highest in the show we know is Gohan. Or maybe Broly. Yeah, it was Broly. The more he fights, he gets stronger. This is where the DBZ movie starts. The DBZ Broly movie starts. Goku beat Broly and even absorbed some of his life force, giving himself Broly's potential. So basically he has infinite potential. Literally infinite potential. Goku would train in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber for a few years until the Buu Saga would happen. When the Buu Saga would happen, things would get very interesting. As the time skip, I'm pretty sure it was like 7 years for the Buu Saga. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Buu Saga took 7 years and then it started. But Goku, after he trained with his son, his power level is like immeasurable. He has new Super Saiyan transformations and nearly can use God Ki. It's really close to it. He actually can use God Ki, but he still doesn't know he has it, so he wouldn't transform to Super Saiyan God. Goku would use his Super Saiyan 5 and beat the crap out of them. Beat the crap out of Majin Buu, Popovich, Yamu. Super Buhan doesn't stand a chance against Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We wouldn't need to use Super Saiyan 5. Super Saiyan 4 is enough. So after the Wu Saga, Goku would still train for 3 years in that about Canterbury. And now his power level would really be insane. Since Goku absorbed Broly's potential, he would go to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber with someone. Probably with Gohan. Yeah, probably with Gohan. Or Vegeta. Yeah, he would go with Vegeta. He would train with Vegeta, but Vegeta wasn't even a match anyways for Goku. Goku goes Super Saiyan 5. Also, Vegeta was training harder than ever. Vegeta unlocked Super Saiyan 4. Nearly Super Saiyan 5. No, he was Super Saiyan 4. Goku also matched with Super Saiyan 4. And they were training Goku also when he was using Super Saiyan 4. Goku's power level was increasing throughout the battle. Goku's power level was immeasurable. Nearly the power level of a god of... He does have God of Destruction power, even with Super Saiyan 4. And with Super Saiyan 5, he has an angel's power. Which is absolutely diabolical to say, but it's true. That they trained the Hyperbolic Time Chamber for a long time. And with Frieza's potential and almost all the Saiyan's potential that were shown in this show, Goku's power level would be immeasurable. This is where the Battle Gods would get really interesting. Goku would learn a new transformation over time, but he wanted to use that against Vegeta as he wanted to keep it simple and fair. And that transformation is Super Saiyan 10. Goku has Broly's potential. Even with Super Saiyan 10, he would literally be nearly stronger than Zeno, if not stronger. He would be like near Zeno's power. Literally Stronger than Zeno, actually. But Goku wouldn't use it as stronger foes would start to realize. And yeah. Actually, it's not stronger than Zeno. That would be a little unfair. Maybe as strong as the Grand Priest. Yeah. Goku's battle. The Battle of God Saga would happen. Beerus would arrive on King Kai's planet, and so Goku was training. The first battle would not go the same. Goku would just gut punch Beerus in the stomach. Literally, just Beerus was spitting out tons of blood, and Goku made Beerus pass out with just a karate chop. Beerus passed out, nearly dying. Goku wanted to kill him as he was threatened to destroy Earth. He stabbed him with his arm, grabbed his heart out, and squished it like a jelly bean. Like a jelly. Whis would see this and went back in time to save Beerus. Even since Goku was stronger than the Grand Priest, Whis got his arm blown off. He would be training, and Goku would said, "I didn't mean that." And since Goku had regeneration, he could just regen anything, including other people than himself. He would regenerate Whis' arm, and Whis would be absolutely flabbergasted. He didn't know that a mortal would have the power of an angel. By the way, he absorbed a lot of Beerus' life force. Beerus' life force is a lot. He survived for so long. He's literally immortal. So Goku could absorb as much as he wants. So now Goku became immortal. Literally, he could use the Hakai, could use the transformation from Toppa, and he also accidentally absorbed Whis' power, and he's mastered the Ultra Instincts and mastered Ultra Ego. Insane to say. But since he mastered those, he far surpasses the Grand Priest, far surpasses Zeno now. His power level was already strong as the Grand Priest, but when he absorbed their power, Goku's power level became insane. And also he has Beerus' potential and Whis' potential. Both of them would be insane. They have a lot of potential when they were children. Now Goku got that. And Whis has nothing for Goku to train with. So Goku just continued in the hyperbolic time chamber with the training dummy or something, and he would train there forever. Now Goku would actually wish for another clone of himself for the Dragon Balls, because he has nothing else to train with except the clone. He would train there for a long time, and now this is where we combine it with another story. Whis knew that he was a big threat to Zeno. He would trap him in there. What he didn't know, he's actually immortal. Goku would notice this, and he can't destroy it, and he can't escape. So Goku would quickly go full berserker on training. Goku only was after the gods of destruction, and with Zeno and the rest. Goku's training with his clone for multiple millennials, millions of years. And now, tournament power would happen. And they would still win. But this time, Goku would get out of the time chamber, very mad at Whis and Beerus. Goku would be able to get out of there after millions of years. They would see his friends died, and he would regenerate their bodies, giving them some of his life force. And now, Goku's still immortal, so he could give any amount of life force. He gave Master Roshi 80 years, and everyone else some more 80 years. Goku would teleport himself to Whis and Beerus, but both Beerus and Whis thought they were in a dream. Goku was not kidding. Goku was seriously mad. Since he trained there for such a long time, he still had his clone, and he had permanently fused with his clone, just like what Piccolo did to Nail, and Kami-sama. He permanently fused. This power would be insane. Stronger than full power Xeno, stronger than full power Zalama, stronger than Majin Raimus, and so on. That's how strong Goku is now. He has limitless power. Literally. No one could touch him. He has infinite speed. Since he was immortal, and he cloned himself. The clone is also immortal. He would absorb the clone's life force and some of his speed, both of them have infinite speed now. Goku would have infinite speed, infinite strength, infinite everything. That's how powerful he is. Not infinite, but speed is like a lot. Goku would quickly run at Whis, literally ripping his arm off, beating the crap out of Whis. Beerus would see this, try to avenge Whis, but the same fate would happen to Beerus. Because Beerus was just flicked away with a single Beerus was flicked away. Now Goku Black was watching all of this as the Goku Black saga didn't happen. Since he had no reason to go if there's Beerus and Whis there. We're just gonna assume that Goku Black would see this, see that Goku has potential to be fused with him. Goku Black would go to Goku and says that we can both be the insane being. Goku, he said that they could both be really overpowered, and we would avenge ourselves. Goku would actually agree to this. Goku has Goku Black's adaptability now, more potential, more power. As Goku and Goku Black had the same mindsets. They permanently fused, but with Goku and Goku Black's body and Zamasu's body all showing, and more Goku body because of his clone. Now, the power is literally limitless. Goku would find the rest of the Gods of Destruction, eliminating them and their angel one by one. The Grand Priest and Xeno would notice this and get scared and shocked and mad because the Grand Priest is the one that created the angels and God of Destruction, and he's the father of them. And Zeno has created the God of... Zeno wanted to have fun with the God of Destructions. Now he couldn't because they're all dead. And they're angels. Goku, right as Zeno decided that he wants to go to Goku, Zeno just appeared right in front of him and the Grand Priest. Grand Priest would be terrified by this, as no way that Goku could teleport to a different high dimension. The whole place is a different dimension. Since Goku is so overpowered, he could open dimensions like Janemba, which is actually insane. Now Goku would call Zeno out, say, "How dare you trap me in the time chamber for years and years and years?" We'd all be shocked by this. Goku spared Earth because it's his own home planet, and he would live with them for as long as he wants. He would absorb all of Zeno's life force, all of the Grand Priest's life force, thus killing them. Actually, Zeno would tell Goku to snap out of it. This is where Goku realized he's doing the wrong thing, as the gods of destruction and Whis told him to do it. And this is before Zeno died. This is before the Grand Priest got killed by Goku, and before Goku killed Zeno. Goku would finally step out of it and chill out. And then they would revive the gods of destruction with a Super Shenron. Everything would be safe. Everything would be happy. Until the Tournament of Power. Goku Black is permanently fused, and Goku now has absorbed Goku Black himself, thus giving him everything he wants. Xeno even offered for him to become one of the Omni Kings. Goku be sure, because even if he went to the Tournament of Power and was fighting, literally they would die literally they would be immediately killed or flicked away. Goku would stay in Xeno's palace with future Zeno and Zeno himself and the Grand Priest. Goku would ask what are the Tournament of Power opponents. Jiren and Vegeta, Toppo, and they would name the rest. This time they were not fighting to destroy the universes. They're fighting to get a wish from the Super Dragon, not for the universe to be destroyed. If the universe is eliminated, if the opponents were eliminated, they're eliminated. The universe won't get destroyed. Because Goku requested that from Zeno. Zeno would accept the request. Says, why would he even destroy the universes? Because that was Zeno's first idea. And if you erase the universes, and then there would be no more universes to play with, as Goku wasn't in the challenge. So no one was wished for the universes back. Zeno didn't think of doing that. So they would not destroy the universes, and the winner would actually be Jiren's team. Well, no, actually, it would be Vegeta. Vegeta would carry the whole tournament of power, as he was training more than ever in the time chamber without Okuno. Actually went to the massacre for the gods of destruction. Every god of destruction would be absolutely terrified of Goku, and the angels would also, everyone would obey Goku except the Grand Priest and Zeno, as Goku is like allies to them. And everyone is afraid of Goku except Grand Priest and Zeno. This is where Vegeta would win, and everything would end happily ever after. But now since he was so powerful, everyone asking Goku, but while being embarrassed to ask a mortal this, to train them, this would not make sense. But I'm just doing it for the fun of it, as I want to make the video length a lot so you could enjoy. Goku, since he has this such power, we all know Zeno has like reality manipulation. That's how he could erase stuff, with reality manipulation. And if there's any wrong stuff, you can comment down below, and I'll try my best to cover up for it, and make a video that you really request, aka the Speed Force video. Goku would train them, teaching them how to go Super Saiyan, and also Zeno would give them the potential of a Saiyan. And they would initially not be stronger than Goku, and they would combine the Saiyan race with the God of Destruction race. Actually insane. Now they would win, so now they would be much more powerful, the God of Destruction, and the angels too. Goku has mastered Ultra Instinct at this point. He mastered every ability, because when he absorbed Whis, a little bit of Whis' life force, he got much stronger. So now he could use Ultra Instinct, and he would also tell them how to combine it with the God of Destruction energy. The gods of destruction would be much more polite, as the reason they initially wouldn't be able to master it was because their mind was all about destruction. It's just their nature. Goku changed their nature, and now they could combine both their Ultra Ego and the God of Destruction form with the Ultra Instinct, and they could also fuse themselves together if they get really desperate in a battle. If anything that strong would appear. This is the Dragon Ball Super Broly would happen. Broly is back now, stronger than ever. Not stronger than Goku, but definitely maybe stronger than Vegeta, if not stronger. I don't know. You can count in the comments. Goku let Vegeta have his fight. Vegeta nearly died. Goku landed less of a fraction to Vegeta. Vegeta would pretty much beat the flip out of Broly. That's what Vegeta win. Beerus would see Goku and Broly arrive. Beerus was scared of Broly. Beerus was scared of Goku and Broly, actually. You may ask why, because in the original story, Broly was actually... Beerus was terrified of Broly because Broly has infinite potential. And he's the legendary Super Saiyan. And so Beerus would see Goku getting shocked, and he would ask Goku, why did you come here? Goku would tell them that Broly wants to learn how to control his power better and not have a lot of rage. Beerus saw that Broly is all destruction, no good behavior. Like all destruction, that's his nature. So Beerus would initially train him. Even when Beerus trained him, the same things would happen. Beerus also has the God of Destruction form. His mind is half-half, so he has Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, thus giving Broly the Ultra Ego form. He could not give Broly the Ultra Instinct form too, as only Zeno can do that. Possibly even Goku. Yeah, Goku could do that as he changed their nature. Yeah, Goku is the only one that could do that. And Zeno could reality manipulate. Oh, by the way, Zeno has a little bit of his life force absorbed. So now Goku could also use Erasure ability with reality manipulation. Goku would not get into fights with others because he could just one-tap them. He would only do it if they were about to be killed. Frieza would be back as Frieza Black. The Granola Saga won't even happen. As Goku told them, do not lend anyone power with the Dragon Balls. Any sort of Dragon Ball cannot be allowed to give them power. And if they want to, even if they did that, all of their life force would be gone. They would just immediately die. It's like a trap and a plan. So Granola Saga won't even happen. And the Moros Saga would actually be interesting. They both have the same ability, but Goku could control it much more than Moro. As Goku would absorb Moro himself, the absorber. And now he has stronger absorbing abilities. Now he could just absorb entire universes, multiverses, and now he could create multiverses and universes. Yeah, Majin Raimus and Zalama would appear. Majin Raimus would want Goku to be a new creator as he far surpasses everyone, and he wanted Goku to be stronger than the Omni King, a new being, a transcendent being. Goku would take a little tiny bit of Majin Raimus' power and a tiny bit of Zalama's powers, and Goku could now create the Super Dragon Balls, but much stronger. Literally any wish. No life force absorbing. But could only get the wish if they know the password. As Goku would create the password, literally impossible to guess. It would be just a bunch of rubbish in a different language, and they wouldn't know. Only Zalama could know it. And Zalama is a pure being, so he wouldn't do anything bad with that power. And so, Goku would start creating universes, multiverses. He would create a new multiverse, new universes, and they would all travel there. As they saw what beautiful thing Goku made, and he made unique stuff about the universe, as they could talk English, and he made a new race called the... I'm not gonna name it, it's a nameless race, you can name it yourself, give me a name. But they're like Saiyans, but with more potential, much stronger than Saiyans, and they have a special ability. Telekinesis when they were they have telekinesis when they were born, and laser eyes, basically Superman. They have laser eyes and teleportation, and at night they could turn into a golden ape, not a regular Uzaru, a golden one. This is not a Saiyan though. This is a special race that could also do this. You can name this race, and he also created much more races. Races, not racist. Created much more. And all of these races, with all of these universes, would be insane. So, now instead of 12 universes, there would be 83 universes, as Goku creates 2 multiverses with a lot of universes. Which would equivalent be to 83 races. At 83 universes. Everyone would be chilling, and this is the actual... Wait, hold on. I want to mention another thing. Goku create a new Spirit of Time chamber, which anyone could train there, and they would have immortality in that room. And that room was used only for the high transcendent beings, like Zeno and Grand Priest. No, not the Grand Priest. We know what would happen. Or no, he would allow it, as we're gonna add a completely new arc. Actually, no, it wouldn't really make sense. The Grand Priest would still be able to use it, but he wouldn't mostly use it, as they thought they would be controlled, so they would use it for a couple of years. They still wouldn't come close to Goku's power. Vegeta would also be training there. As there's much more new universes. Goku created new angels, new gods of destructions. Vegeta would be a god of destruction now. Goku would promote him, as he's the most likely, and Broly would be a god of destruction too. He would just create new Saiyans, and he would give them alter ego, special form, and he would make angels that will train with Goku, and with their angels would train the gods of destruction. He just create a bunch of Saiyans with alter ego and other forms, and they would also learn how to be a little more nice, and they would also learn alter instinct and alter ego. He would tell them that. And this is the end of this story. Bye.